now we want to have the workers reflect on what they've heard from other workers working around the country, around other universities. Just want to hear from you all. What do you all think of each other's experiences?
I think we all share stuff in common working for Sodexo. We've all experienced everything from not getting raises to people getting hired today, making more money than I've been there 11 years. I should be one of the highest paid people there because no one's been there as long as I have, but I don't. People that are getting hired today are getting the same thing that I get after 11 years, you know? And I never thought about the baby thing, but they make our pregnant women stand up too. And they don't make special. My daughter got wrote up because she didn't carry a big box and she was pregnant, and so she got wrote up for it, and they left her off the schedule for a week for not carrying that box. So, you know, I know exactly, and you know, like he said, I started to cry when he said we're being robbed by Sodexo, because you know what? You are exactly right. I have never looked at it that way, but we are being robbed by this company. This company who made $1.9 billion. I went to the shareholders meeting. They made more money than ever before. Did us employees get it? No, we didn't get any of it. We didn't get any raises. We didn't get nothing to share in their profits, but their shareholders did. This guy's family each made $1.9 billion. There's 12 of them, and they all made that. There's 12 main shareholders of this company, and they each made that money themselves. And they can't sell any of the stock that these 12 owners, if one of them gets out, they've got to give it to the other or sell it to the other person in the family. It'll never go out of the family. So this family in France is robbing us.
That's right. That's right, sister.
No puedo decirle que Sodexo, según lo que he escuchado anteriormente, no nada más aquí, también en otros países como Brasil y Colombia, es una compañía totalmente explotadora que tiene la misma política en todas partes, de explotación al trabajador. Y lamentablemente hay que terminar con esto, hay que decirle ya a Sodexo. Es tiempo de que ya se queden en su casa con el dinero que no han robado ya. O sea, ya hay que decirle que hacerle un stop a Sodexo, lamentablemente. No podemos continuar con más explotaciones.
But Sodexo is a company that's stealing, you know, she's right, stealing not just from workers here in the U.S., from workers in Brazil, Colombia, and every location that Sodexo can be found. And it's time to put an end to this theft. It's time to put an end to the abuse of Sodexo. It's time to put, unfortunately, an end to Sodexo itself.
Woo! Woo!
Not just from workers, not just, you know, us. I say they're stealing from you. They're not giving you the best they can give you. They're cutting away from you, they're taking away from you. I like to serve you because you make me my money. It might not be much what Sodexo gives me, but I understand that you all, you know, understand that it's a job, just like you all have jobs, just like you're going to school to get jobs or careers or lives. And you all are getting robbed. That's what you should know. You're getting robbed. When I want to give you the best of the best, Sodexo says no. Let's go cheap on the students. Let's go give our VIPs the best. And that's not right when they're not paying for it.
That's right.
In 75, the men got hired at night, and we were doing the exact same job.
They do it over at Tech too. What they do is over there is, it don't matter how much experience, you can be a culinary chef coming into here, 5-star restaurant, working at the best hotels, Marriott's, and they'll go put you in the cafeteria and don't want you to use none of your skills. I had a sous chef named Kester, and they worked him straight to the ground. And to this day, it hurts me. It really hurts me. This man wants to give the best. He won't allow it. That's my chef. That's my whole line. They say stay with food costs. That's what they tell us, food costs. Giving the students the cheapest piece of meat they can find. That's the truth. When we know we can do more. We're not getting the money. We're not buying no new equipment. I get hurt every day. I don't see it. And I see the checks that are getting rolled out. I see the invoices coming in, and none of it's going out. And and I feel that everyone's getting robbed out of this. The state, half of it's from the state. That we're paying into this, and we're paying into this company. We lost something like hope, and right now, something like Sodexo, that's gonna increase your tuition, because they want to raise their prices, and they're going to get their check at the end of the day, and they can replace you just like they replaced me. And we have to understand that, this company, they're just trying to take over. They don't want nothing for you. As she said, Pierre Belon, billionaire, just hit the Forbes billionaire list. You think he don't want his family up there? I would like my family to be up there, but I won't be in Sodexo. Not with what they're doing with me.
Okay, so at this point, we're going to open up the floor for questions. You can ask questions of any of the panel members, of myself, Andre of SWS, and we want this to be a learning experience, a discussion. So we ask that you all be respectful of one another. It's okay to have diverging opinions. We would just like to hear from you and what you all think. Any question that you have for any of these people? Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering, you talked about the food quality, just like the cheapest piece of meat, and I was just wondering if you could elaborate on the food quality. Here recently, we had a lot of people get food poisoning, and they tried to say it wasn't them, but obviously the only connector between, 50 people is where they eat. So I was wondering if you could elaborate on the food quality, maybe the food, you said there was rats, like other things like that, and then just, that would make the food terrible, the quality of it.
Number one is they do contract deals. Sodexo doesn't like no one outside or middle class or just a private, someone lower standards. They say they want better organics and stuff. That's to get loans. That's to get government money. Most of it is. What they do is they privatize and get these contracts. Biggest Sodexo I know of, I bring in, purchase and receive, where we can get something a lot better from cable. They don't want it. They told us we finna work with Cisco and we finna get this rebate and we finna get a bonus. And that's what we do. Tech, they're so cheap, they don't want to fix nothing. That's why you have the rats in the building. It's not that we're not doing what we're supposed to do. We stick to the health code. I don't know if y'all know or not, but one of our dining halls got a bad score. Nothing from what the workers did. Always everything 48 inches off the ground. Everything stayed clear. Everyone stayed clean. That's how we like to do, because if I ate it, you're going to eat it. And guess what? That might be my house, and I wouldn't want to eat that at my house. I want something that I know that when I go out there that it's going to be wholesome. And the company, they cut corners. You got to, you have to make ways to work around anything they don't do for you. And it's just sad, but it's not like the workers are trying to mess up anything. It's usually like just equipment they don't want to purchase, or usually the company's getting some kind of kickback to a point that, you won't get the best quality that the money could buy.
Okay, and I'd just like to clarify a point on that. For anyone that doesn't know, there has been a high number of students that have been getting sick, food poisoning in the Dobson University Center cafeteria here at Emory University as a direct result of the food that's being served at dinner time, at lunchtime. And we have documented stories from SWS, from Sodexo workers who have talked to us, organizing that the food in the Dobson University Center cafeteria is just plain bad. I was
Quiero
gonna say
decir
something
algo
about
sobre lo que dijo el joven allá. Allá está. En Santo Domingo también tuvimos una intoxicación muy grande, que fue una noticia totalmente internacional. Ese domingo yo estuve trabajando y se le avisó de que la comida estaba descompuesta, o sea, una comida estaba podrida totalmente. Y como quiera, ellos dijeron, los supervisores, que había que ponerla así. Y por medio a esa comida que se puso así, hubo intoxicación. Y también en Colombia hubo una intoxicación muy grande con la comida de Sodexo. O sea que es cierto lo que dice el compañero. Sodexo tiene mala calidad con referente a la comida, y no es culpa de los trabajadores, sino para ellos tener más beneficio, o sea, obtener el producto más barato y siempre obtener más dinero.
Not only has apparently there been illnesses because of the food here, but there was also such large-scale intoxication at my Sodexo location in the Dominican Republic that it made international news.